boys and girls, and for my Friday night review, move something out of the way, I'm going to review something from the apparently Glory Alliance. It's quite a title. And it is this. Why do they always make super police cars into these really overly designed supercars? Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm being petty, I don't know. But you got this. Which has definitely got a touch of the Tobots about it. It's definitely high quality, thick plastic, you know. It's big as well. It's pretty big if you can't tell from being in hand. This is a slightly different blue. I mean, ever so gently. Could have done with being a little bit different, you know. That's not painted white like the rest of it, but who cares, really, honestly. Nice little pattern on there. It looks quite nice. And it comes with a couple of things, but I'll just do a size comparison first. So there's Legacy Wild Rider. Yeah, it's a good Voyager to Leader scale. It's quite big. So it also comes with a little dude who I believe is in scale. So if the door opened, he could get in and drive it. I think he stands. It's just the thing I was messing with him. I've not got him standing straight. There you go. So that's a thing. He looks alright. He's quite cool. There's a little ball joint in the shoulder, a little ball joint in the elbow. I'm going to assume ball joint in the hip, and a little hinge for the knee. Nothing in the waist. The head wiggles a bit as well. So not actually that bad posability. He's actually quite cool. See him? Quite cool. Quite cool indeed. We like that. And there's a couple little bits that sort of half-heartedly hide on the back, but I'll show you those later on. In fact, if you really wanted, you could take these bits off. The two separate bits, there's this grey piece and there's the blue piece that you can just about wedge in it. And they just go into these two big tabs sticking out the back. Like that. But there you go. He's alright, it's quite cool. Quite like this. Okay, get him out of the way. And we should transform this, I suppose. There are two other accessories, but they're more for the robot mode. Okay. So, what we need to do is try and pop this side panel loose. There you go. A little peg there goes into that little hole there. Can you see that? And the same this side goes into that hole there. Now you look at this and you think, it's Galaxy Converter. We know how to do this. And yeah, basically. Pop this side loose. As I say, the transformation is not going to wow you. It's the same as you've seen on 100 different things. But then you get these blue pieces on the side. Wriggle them a little bit. They might actually separate underneath. And that'll allow you to untab this. And then we're going to do the same for the back here and on there to get these tabs out. And now this whole piece, including the side doors, everything else, can come up and it's on this hinge in here. See at the bottom there? And all this is hinged together and it's all one big thing. That's the bit I don't like about this. I mean, all that. Sure, why not? Okay, fine. We'll deal with that in a bit. So let's turn it this way, and oh look, it's a robot. Okay, alright, fine. So we're going to rotate this piece down on that black double hinge, so that tab goes into this slot there. To there. We're going to, if these haven't already separated, extend all the way out. So we'll separate them to make sure they're fully extended. There we go. Okay. Rotate the piece with the tyre back to about there. And flip down the little... Well, how's this work now? You've got to roll that forward and have a little... That can't be right. We'll deal with it, okay? Let's try this again. So we're going to rotate the wheel piece back. And then you've got to rotate this blue piece forward. And the foot is inside there. So we're going to try and... what I'm worried about is if the foot's all the way at the front here, it's not going to counterbalance. But if you put this back flush, there you go. You can rotate it down a bit more. There you go. That's better. Okay, must be on. Yeah, it's on a hinge and a ball joint. Okay, we're going to get this out even more. I don't want all the feet to be right at the front and have no hinge at the back, no heel at the back, which they've actually rounded the heels off, so you don't have. Okay, fine. Get this. This is a big shoulder pad. That is the actual shoulder. This is just about tabbed inside there, so we're going to pop that loose and double hinge apparatus in here to bring the shoulder out and down. Untab, shoulder apparatus out and down. Untab the shoulder pad. There's a hole there, tab there, and you can rotate that if you like. It's really just a big shoulder pad. It's up to you. Turn the hand. Bring the elbow, because it's got to be kinked backwards slightly for the transformation. Just bring that forward one notch. There you go. Untab. One notch forward. Rotate the hand. And then bring down this piece. No, I'll leave that for now. We go to this back. We're going to fold that onto there. We're going to fold the front of the bumper piece into there. And then that into here. And then this folds up a bit more there, does it? Does it want to? Yeah. And then we're just going to sort of have that hang on the back like that. That's as good as it gets. I'm sorry. Okay. And now for dramatic head reveal, we can get this piece and we're going to rotate it down and into place. There you go. And, oh. Huh. Okay. Stand for me. Huh. Well, that's where this comes in. Let's see if I remember how to do this, because I haven't done it since the unboxing. Okay. We're going to pop this off. And we're actually going to take this piece out. And if I remember rightly, this piece goes on top here. Just like that. Something like that. We'll find out as we get to it. It's fine. Okay. Now we're going to bend the arms. And inside the arms, there's a little hole, little peg. So we're going to get those two peg on the side there. Rotate this one. Try and get the peg on there. There you go. And there you go. So the arms are pegged into the body. Now we're going to peg the knees together. Rotate this all the way around. So these tabs that originally the this piece was on go into the back of the legs there. Okay. So we have this, and then this, I believe, somehow goes over the tops. I'm not sure how. Or does it? Oh no. That's right. This goes over the back and tabs into the back of the shoulders. There you go. This piece comes off. Come on. Come off. Come out. Come out. There you go. So that slides in there. Slides in there. And that kind of hides the legs a little bit, I guess. And this piece actually goes into the front there, just in front of the head. And it covers the head up. And you end up with this. It's not bad. A little bit Transformery, but as far as Transformery head robot things go, it's not too bad. So we end up with these two holes and these two little pegs. So you bring it over and you can peg that in, and that wasn't fully down. There he is, in his robot mode with his head. Yay! He looks alright. Doesn't look bad. But if you don't really like playing with that, or if you think that looks a little bit clunky, what you actually get is an alternate head. Yeah, it just gives you a normal head, so you don't actually have to transform this one. So we'll pop this off. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, I forgot to say this pegged piece is actually rotating. So let me put this on and I'll show you. There. And you actually turn it. which is quite cool. So we have a spare head. Okay. And because it's police, it comes with a big revolvery gun thingy. What's it, doobery? You know, this is like a revolver piece in the middle here, or it's supposed to kind of look like it. 2 little barrels, nice handle, and the handle you can just about squeeze into the hand. You have to sort of put it in sideways to turn it. There you go. You can go, ha ha ha, I am a police, I shoot, poo poo, poo poo, poo poo. I don't know why the first time I said poo poo, but I did. And if that isn't disco for you, you can also go, ha ha, but allow me to, wha, flip this little piece out. Aha, now it is a sword. Aha, I'm going to stab things with my sword. Aha. And the door is creaking open because of a cat. Okay, I thought someone was coming in. That's a bit funky, to be honest with you, but, you know, it's not things we haven't seen before in, like, Power Rangers or whatever. Now, this thing itself, because I got instructions with it, let me just get the instructions for you briefly. Because when I first transformed this, I was like, oh, I need to extend the legs, and come on. The leg came off. I was like, oh, I've broken it. Oh, or have I? No. Basically, no, I haven't. Because if we go to the instructions and we turn it over, or is this the right one? Basically, there's, because this is the police car one that we've got, and there's a like armoured car jeepy thing. And apparently you can take them apart and build a bigger one out of them. Look at that. Which involves like ripping the police one's legs off and stuff like that. And yeah, I haven't got the other one, and SirToys no longer exists properly, so I can't get the other one. And if I did, I wouldn't know if it was knocked off, if it was knockoff or it was official, if it was in the same scale. I wouldn't know. So that's, I've got half a combiner, hooray! Because that's where this combiner port is for, and the arms pop off, and it's frustrating, but I can't blame SirToys, and I can't really blame this figure on its own that I don't have the other bit for it. Although I can blame those heels, they do not work at all. Bring the wheel bit down, see if that works as a heel. That actually works surprisingly well. Why didn't I do that before? I am a moron. Size comparison for the robot mode, because I haven't done one yet. Yeah, there we go. There's Legacy Drag Strip. So like I say, they're probably touching on the leader class. Let's be fair. Okay. So there you go. I've managed to talk far too long about a figure. It's not bad. It's just, again, I would much rather have the other one so I could actually combine them. This is really cool. I'll be honest with you. Even without the whole head gimmick, just something about this kind of scale. And it's probably more like a Diaclone kind of thing, but something about little dudes in this scale with this kind of posability. Like, come on. Yeah, you can unpeg. Come on, there you go. Like, that's awesome. This is potentially the whole best part of this whole figure. I assume the other one has one as well. I don't know. But that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. Ah, well, I'm going to scarp her. Stand. Can you stand? Can you stand? Will you stand for me? No. Alright, I'll fine, see if I can. Stay there. So, I should be ugly, I should be wretched. I shall see all of you in the next one. Toodle pip, children.